Hey everyone, just wanted to share a video in regards to a common Facebook scam involving Zelle that I've seen recently. Seen many attempts at phishing in the past when trying to sell on Facebook, so you gotta watch out for things like this. This one in particular, we listed a TV stand that we found just a couple days ago, kind of a telltale sign. Got a message like almost immediately after listing the item. And that's usually a telltale sign if it's something that pops up right away. And the individual looking to buy it made some kind of generic inquiry asking, "Do you still have the item? I'm interested." So didn't even really reference what the specific item was. The thought is you're probably blasting thousands of these over the course of an hour, so they don't have time to type the specific item in. They just use a generic term. Okay, so after going through a few pieces of information with where and how to pick up, they'll quickly go into looking at requesting your Zelle information for payment. This is typically a red flag to me because they're looking to pay without seeing what they're buying. And in essence, they're looking to fish and get your email. A couple different schools of thought on that. They may look to send you a Zelle request instead of sending the money. Watch out that they don't send a request for money, because if you're not paying attention, some people, they may submit a specific dollar amount as a request, and you send that over, you lost those funds. Another thing that is happening is they won't even send the funds over. They will say that they've attempted to try to send the funds multiple times and it can't get set up. So they're going to be looking to fish to get more information to hit your bank account. So you want to watch out for that. Knowing right about here that this is likely a scam. I said, hey, no need to pay through Zelle. You can just pay after you see it. Still persistent. I want to make the payment now. Why? Because I want you to hold it for me. At this stage in the game, the scammer's probably done. They know that they've been caught onto, and they're just going to move on to the next person. So they just left the group, and ultimately that kind of triggered to me that, hey, this is a scam. It happens, unfortunately, on Marketplace. You just need to watch out for it. In regards to Zelle, I do take Zelle payments. However, I wait until the person is actually at my place or at a meeting place where we are actually doing a pickup or drop off. Let them see it, let them make the payment over the phone. Make sure it is a send request where they're sending the funds. You should get that email prior to providing whatever you're selling over to the person. Any small dollar amounts, generally, I always say send, we'll do cash as opposed to an electronic payment. Older scams in the past, these are pretty obvious. Close them out right away. You'd see people requesting to send electronic funds via wire transfer or something weird like that, especially for little dollar sales. You can tell right away it's a scam. I wouldn't even open or entertain those. Uh, One thing I would do is look at the person's profile. You can kind of do that by hovering over here. And a lot of scammers, they'll be brand new accounts. I'd say they're getting a little more sophisticated here. I think they are actually hacking in and getting people's passwords in Facebook and sending out messages for this particular person. It looked like the profile was an older profile. So I would just watch out for those. Be conscious that there's a lot of scammers out there, and generally, it's best to accept payment when someone is picking the item up that you're selling. If you're selling through shipping, of course, let Facebook handle those payments. They can make the payments through the Facebook Marketplace, and so once that clears, then you're good to ship out. So I hope this was a little bit helpful. Something that unfortunately you just have to encounter every once in a while when selling items. It happens every so often. I don't see it all the time, but generally, the larger ticket items that you're selling, the more likelihood it will happen. I don't typically see it on things that are selling for like 5, 10 bucks. So yeah, I hope that helps. Just watch out for that.